myths, the legends revive. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. The IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip that spec, pumping dumb dreams. Holy grail whispers, tear at the seams. Market spikes in the rumor mill's breath. Crossovers ink the line of death. Footnotes trace the collector's code. White pages pure in a mylar hold. Investment grade, sealed in a tomb, but the panels still scream, they boom. Back issue fire, collector's sin. Every variant cover pulls you back in. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal past. IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. Flip it, press it, spec it, grade it. Canon's eternal, you can't escape it. KSU, arcade eternal, bleed through you. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, where the panels break and the stories burst. First appearance, history made, slab it, grade it, immortal. Welcome to the IzzyVerse, canon forged in a universe cursed. From golden to modern, the story survives through the bleed of the page. It stays alive. It's more than a run. It's the crossover you can't outrun. The IzzyVerse lives on. The IzzyVerse lives on.
And you made it. Wait up, let's fix this. That's better. That's more like it. Can I hear you, Cliff?
I hope you hear me.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
This is a you problem.
Oh, let's see. Let me see. Let's see if this is it. If it's me.
I'm sure it's him, folks.
It's running a test. What do you mean it's running a test?
Why is it running a test?
Sure. We got. Who is it that you can hear? Can we hear Cliff or me?
Oh, they hear us both.
Wait up.
They can hear both.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Oh, he can hear me, folks. He can hear me.
Go figure, right?
Ah!
You know what it is? When you clear the caches, sometimes certain things happen. You know what I mean? So you forget to kind of fix it afterwards. So
You scare me, man. You scare me.
yeah. So you could hear me. I didn't hear you at all. I was like, I can't hear Cliff.
I heard you the whole time, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, so we doing this? Okay.
The funny thing is, I heard the video. When the video was playing, I'm hearing it, so I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. What's up with that? But anyway, what's going on, Cliff? How you doing?
I am. You know what? I'm living for Saturday. I can't wait for Cliff's Con. Benny's excited. He's gonna meet. He's like, do you want me to meet you at your house at 6:30? I was like 7. 7 is enough. 7 is enough.
So you think you'll make it by 8 o'clock?
No, but before 8:30. Before 8:30.
But you think you'll be one of the first 50?
I don't know, but Benny probably will.
Well, he's gonna get there before you, or you got? I thought you
No,
guys
I'm
are
saying
gonna
we're coming together. I'm just saying, like I'm going to meet you. You know.
All right.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how does it usually go with the first 50?
Well, people are going to do that. And in case you guys are wondering what we're talking about, let's talk about it. It's King Kong Comic Show. That's happening March 7th on APA Hotel in Iceland, New Jersey. Come meet us. Our goal is to be doing some recordings. We're gonna be doing some interviews. There's a chance you could win a giveaway because there's we got some plans. I got some plans here. So there's that. So let's say what's up to the people in the chat, starting with last night's winner, Canadian Survivalist. Make sure you send that book to me, okay?
Listen. He's a lucky man, and everybody deserves to win.
Yeah, so he won the Murder Drones, the Comic Pros, and I literally told Matt, I was like, he's like, should we do a giveaway? And then he shows me what the giveaway is. It's like, no, I want the giveaway. Give it to me. I want that book. So
I was gonna say that's not proper decorum when you're a guest on someone's show.
I know, but
the question is always, am I allowed to participate in this? That's the real question.
I knew what it was. And we got DVHs in the house. What's going on, DVH? I've been working on this piece for DVH. I know he's gonna be really happy when he sees it. I got the black and whites in. Now I gotta do the colors, and it's gonna look phenomenal.
Is it Dr. Von Hoot in the Mall of Madness?
I'll show it to you offline.
Okay.
All right. So I got that. Oh, there you are. What's the word they use? You're
omnipresent.
Omnipresent. All
like
that good
the Lord.
stuff. So there goes tape like Izzy, Cliff, Chet, Familia. A name for that metal band is Fear of Missing Out.
That's a dope idea.
And yes, you are feeling very lucky. And who knows, you might be lucky today as well. We also got Ken Byrne in the house. The missus just arrived home, and she wants this, which is my card. You want to say hi? You want to wave your hand? There's the missus. She there she is.
There we
She's
go.
saying hi. This is a real person. It's a real person. All right. Oh man, I don't remember. It's the one in the corner. It's La Thea. She's ordering Spanish food, so that's why she's asking me. Yeah. So I want some chuletas. All right. Rattlesnake Comics. What's going on, Rattlesnake? See, at this show, you also get to find out what I'm going to eat for dinner. Because my wife literally got home, man, from the doctor's office. Would you believe that? Now, did I say hi to Kenneth Burr? Just to make sure. I'm saying hi again if I didn't. Say hi. All right. I have a hand model. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. She's a beautiful woman. She Cliff has met her. He's still wondering how it happened.
I don't. She's such a nice person. I don't know how this happened. By the way, the Murder Drones cover D blank cover is sold out on the website. Just in case any of y'all are wondering.
Oh, and you know what we're finding out about the blank? The blank does not have a cover A inside. It is just a blank.
That's okay, because I'm pretty sure nobody cares.
No, we're gonna talk about murder drones. You know, people do care about murder drones.
No, they do, but I'm saying they got first print, so I don't think that they care.
You know this whole buy blanks and get the first print, get the.
Some people are that. Usually a DC book, just to remind everybody.
Yeah, so it does happen, but it's not. You know, honestly, you shouldn't be able to do it. Izzy, hopefully you get on your knees and pray blessings every day and night. I do get on my knees and I pray. I'm a everyday prayer. I pray every day, man. And then you can ask Cliff. It's true. Cliff knows, right? Cliff?
Yep.
I'm a church going boy. So there's that. Okay. So today we are going to do our duck hunt. So
duck hunt.
Yeah, duck hunt. Well, it's a duck race. Why am I saying duck hunt?
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's a duck race. It's a duck race. So today's the duck race, and what that means is very simply put, we're gonna have a duck race for the Rat Pack, the February Rat Pack. It is a stack pack, but as always, we are going to add to the pack if we can. And we have 4 icons like normal. And the one in the middle, I'm going to tell you right now, Cliff, it's not a comic book. All right? Okay. So, to be part of the Rat Pack, there's 2 ways you could do it. You could either, A, be a channel member. And if you're a channel member, you're automatically included. Right now, I think we have 39 entries. Or actually, and you can leave a super chat. This is the very first one. Leaves a super chat. And when you leave a super chat, you get an extra entry on top of the entry that you have. So Cliff is kicking things off with the Venom symbol. And the Venom symbol, I wanted to try something a little different with the Venom symbol, but you know what? Let's take a look at what it is. We're adding Ultimate Spider-Man 60, the Michael Walsh variant of the first cover appearance of the new Ultimate Venom. That would be this book right here.
Oh,
so there it is. Look at that.
Bravo.
So that has been added to the pack. So we're going to put it right there so you guys could see it. All right. Also, there's tons of books already added. I'll show the books a little later, but we still have a few more that we could add to the mix. So we got a little skull symbol on the top. We got some, I guess you could call them fangs. And then what's that bottom one? What does that look like?
That looks like Giganta from the Super Friends. Where she had that side drift thing and grown big.
And what's going on? Mercury Road 55 has added Grandma's false teeth. I love it. Grandma's false. Oh, there's all sorts of things happening. So we got Grandma's false teeth. We also have Dale of Suspense. Let's go with the Chibi Punisher symbol. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Not to mention Tape Pine, 9 months as a member. Thank you so much. Let's start off with Grandma's false teeth, okay? So with Grandma's false teeth, we got a banger of a cover. Morbius #1, The Living Vampire, issue #1. This book came out a few years ago, but it's all about that cover, man. Look at this cover.
I was gonna say the only thing I remember about this when the dust settled was the cover.
And it's the only reason why you want it, to be completely honest.
Yes.
It's a Delato, and it's gorgeous. And that's been added. And then what we have here, we got the Chibi Punisher. Actually, it's not a Punisher logo. It is something else. It's a Murder Drones. You got a Murder Drones. You know I had to add a Murder Drones.
It's a real one, everybody. It's real. It's first printing.
It's the first printing, guys. It is now part of it. So we just got that one more, and then we get to the big prize for the week. And the other one that's left is that last one in the bottom there. So what could it possibly be? I don't know. Well, yeah, I do know. But we'll find out. I guess we'll find out later today. So let's get into the topics of discussion. I'm gonna just close this out for a minute. I'm gonna hide this for a little bit there, and I'll make sure I get where I need to get to. All right, and we're gonna start things off.
Oh,
And of course, we got that last one that just came in, right? Jay Margolis.
bravo.
Jay Margolis. Let's get it. We just need the one now. So now that we got it in there, let me go back. See, I closed it and now I have to reopen it. Yeah, that's
See, you can't underestimate the chat.
you know what I'm saying? You know what we gotta do. All right, so we got the last logo into the pack. So let's go ahead and see that. So we're loading it up. There we go. And the bottom one here is the last one. Then we got the center. So the last super chat gives us the center. And it is an absolute Wonder Woman 17, the Derek Chu variant. Tell me this thing ain't gorgeous.
And it's a real one all over again.
They're all real, man. I don't put fake books here.
No. That's not hard. But hey, we hit the banger, man. We hit the
banger. Even though Tape Prime went with the cave lady,
yeah,
which already we did. Let's get to the banger. The biggest stack of it is you get yourself a Spidey powder tumbler will also be included in this pack. So let's just to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is my Warlock Spider-Man Spidey. I said, Spidey tumbler. I love my Spidey tumbler. I drink from it like this. And the greatest part, the best part about the whole tumbler is you are going to pick what's gonna be the image on the tumbler. So the winner gets to pick the image. So I'm super stoked. I need to add all these names into the duck hunt for later, but I'm not doing that right now. All right. So thank you everybody for adding to it. And again, you could still add to the pile if you want to. So yeah. No, I will make sure I'll send you mine and then I'll get my new one. So thank you, Tate. If you win, I'll make sure that happens. Okay. All right. So let's get into the news, right? So I want to get to the news. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. And it's time for us to talk about the headlines for today. So let's get into the headlines. All right. The biggest news in all of entertainment is the Warner Brothers discovery, but more importantly, who we thought was the winner was not. But even now, we don't even know if that's finalized. And for those of you who have been sitting underneath a rock or something like that, it was a battle between Netflix and Paramount Skydance, and we thought to the very end Netflix had it, right? They put the deal in, they accepted the deal, but then Warner Bros., Paramount went crazy trying to get this. They did everything they possibly can to do it, and they claimed they got the money, and they decided to $31 per share for it, in which Warner Brothers Discovery said, we're going to have to do it. Netflix said, you know what? We'll pass. But here's the craziest part. Because of the deal being closed with Netflix, they ended up gaining $7 billion out of it. So Netflix just got $7 billion just because Paramount wanted it that bad. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's talk about this. I know we're sick and tired of having this conversation, but it's a big deal, especially for us who love movies and, more importantly, who love DC Comics, because this is extremely important to DC Comics. What's your thoughts, Cliff?
I wasn't happy about anybody consolidating like this. It's just too much, and this is why we had antitrust laws designed. Not that anyone's actually using them.
No, they're not being used. It's
Disney, go ahead and buy everything that isn't sports. Okay. oh, Paramount, wage a financial war to get Warner Brothers. And also, Paramount hasn't been making money lately, and
they're in the hole.
They're in the hole, which means they borrowed buku dollars to make this deal happen, probably.
Oh, they absolutely borrow money, which they're now in a bigger hole, by the way.
Right. They're in a bigger hole. Then they're going to consolidate, which means firing a whole bunch of people. And then what kind of products are we going to get afterwards?
Mm-hmm. All of that. And then I'm not going to even go into the political side of things because it's a lot to fuster. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's as political as people think it is. It is political, but it's not as political because Larry, who is the father of David Ellison, he's really the main money. He's where the money's really coming from. He's the owner of Oracle, so he is the father of David Ellison. David Ellison is the owner of Paramount Skydance. And what he is really he loves cinema. He loves movies. In fact, he was even an actor at one time. So he was an actor. I forgot what movie he was in. He was in a major motion picture, and he was pretty bad at it. He's not a good actor.
Yeah.
So he went to Daddy. Hey, what's up, Maya Blue X? I like that name. That's cool. He went to Daddy. Pretty much got the deal. His father's helped him out, and they got Paramount. So they purchased Paramount a couple of years ago. Within the last 2 years, I'll say. And as of the purchase, they really haven't produced much of anything. They've owned things from Paramount, like Top Gun, the Mission Impossible films, and then, of course, Transformers, G.I. Jones. But since taking over, they haven't really done much with it. And even this year, their slate of movies is not all that. That, on top of that, they also own CBS networks and, MTV, Comedy Central, and all that stuff. And they're doing okay in that end. They also, but David really wanted this. Like, he wanted this bad. And it shows that he wanted it bad. And then he eventually got in. But there's also word that this deal may not go through. Because they want to know where the money is.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen at the end? And before we say anything, Rod the Ricans in the house. Mi pana, how you doing?
We need more sound effects. We need more fun sound effects.
Yeah. Okay.
David, yay!
There you go. I could do the sound effects. I gotta do this stream deck thing. I gotta set it up to do it, and I'm busy. I got a busy life, man.
I know.
I would do it.
You have work, then you have this, then you have and of course you have a family.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard, man. It's really hard. It's hard for me to work really hard on doing all these sound effects. No, it's not a joke, guys. Don't laugh at me about it. No, please stop laughing at me. Blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Okay. All right. So, honestly, my biggest concern will always be in this side of things, the jobs that are going to be lost, because the jobs are going to be lost. No, there's no way of putting it. They have to get rid of, I think it was like $39 million. It might be even more than that. There's a lot of money that they need to consolidate and need to get rid of. So it's gonna be ugly. WB is in a very interesting state because I think they don't want it to go through. Or at least David Zaslav is giving the impression that he doesn't care if it goes through or not. Because if it doesn't go through, Paramount still has to give him money. And they already got money.
Yep.
So there's a lot of crazy stuff going there. But enough of that. Keep that. Let's just keep watching and keep talking about it. And speaking of movies, we got a couple of movies that's been in a lot of talks lately. A Venom animated movie. G.I. Joe, another movie for G.I. Joe, and it has someone attached to it. It has Max Landis, who I don't know that well, and Danny
Hello,
McBride.
Chronicle.
Well, okay, well, sorry.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that's a big deal.
Okay,
and then don't forget that he got Me Too'd as well. So
yeah, I was gonna mention that I do know about Landis and the Me Too movement when it comes to him,
and I'm not saying he didn't deserve it, folks. I'm not saying that.
Apparently, he's still working. He's still working, bro.
Family nepotism. Yes. Look at DVH. DVH is calling right out.
All right. So you got that. And then you have the one that I think has the biggest excitement is, the X-Files with Ryan Coogler from Black Panther, Sinners.
Ryan Coogler. Hey, madam. Ryan Coogler giving us some X-Files reboot, which is going to be for a series, not for a movie, but for a series. Okay, I have some faith in him.
You have fun. He has not done anything bad as of right now. Name me one bad thing he's done.
Directly from him. That came directly from him. No stuff that his name was slapped on that other people wrote.
But if he really wants this to happen, he's gonna make it happen. I'm just curious what's gonna happen. With the X-Files, because the X-Files is one of those properties that kind of like it actually did come back for a while, but it didn't really go anywhere. And then they went to the movies and they did movies as well. Black Panther 2, okay, to Bishop's point, Black Panther 2, Wakanda, I think they were dealt a bad hand, unfortunately, with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, that they had to reshuffle things. So I give them a pass on that one. I give them a pass. They were preparing a movie, and unfortunately, it just didn't happen. You know what I mean? Here's another one that I think we're going to talk about a little later. No Man's Land has been optioned by Simon Krasinski.
No Man's Land? This No Man's Land.
Yeah, Simon Krasinski's No Man's Land that came out about a little less than a year ago, has been optioned now. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on, and of course that little K-pop Demon Hunters. Interesting.
K-pop Demon Hunters is where it's at. That's where it's at, folks.
Where's that comic book?
Let me tell you, that comic book will be explosive. Give them a video game, explosive. I'm just saying, there's just money to be made there.
I'm just saying, where is that comic book? I'm curious because it's gonna happen. All right. And lastly, our last topic before we get to some money makers is just in the top 20 authors, manga, superhero graphic novels for January 26th. I know we're at the start of March, but these numbers just came in. And it turns out that the number one graphic novel is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Followed by Batman Court of Owls, Batman Hush, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So not the other three were the compact editions. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Absolute Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Batman Year 1, which is always a top seller. This one shocked me a little bit. Absolute Flash, number 1, by Jeff Lemire.
But that turned into a good book.
But I'm shocked that it's ranked in the top 10. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the compact edition. Batman Long. Yeah, no, this is the compact edition, the smaller versions.
No, of the original story.
Of the original story. Yeah, of the original story. Batman the Long Halloween and All-Star Superman, the compact edition. It's not until we get to 11 that we get a different company in the sense of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin by IDW. Not a single Marvel book until you get to number 13, which is Daredevil Born Again.
Ooh, damn.
Isn't that something?
It is something. Mm-hmm. But also, Marvel, you should keep your eyes open, darn it.
And then we get Watchmen and Superman, Batman, and then Ultimate Spider-Man makes the list on 17, Secret Wars, and then we get another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Death in the Family. That to me is alarming because, again, Marvel, where are you? Where's your head at? Because you constantly have been failing us in product, and it's sad, man. It's absolutely sad to me that you can't get top sales.
I honestly do not believe that they're putting any money into the work.
E-Man, what's going on? Oh, we'll get to manga later. We'll get to manga a little later. So, yeah, it's just, what's going on, man? What's going on with the House of Ideas?
The House of Ideas is now the house of just
cash cow?
Yeah, the house of, if we keep printing variants, we stay afloat, and that's it. Heaven forbid you should invest in the people who do put out a decent book for you and like really let them have at it.
Yeah. So now we have here, I believe this is the Circular Book Scan Top 20 Authors Graphic Novel. I'm assuming this is, I believe this is manga, if I'm not mistaken, unless the next one is manga. No, the next one's manga. So I don't even know what this is. Circular Can Book Scan Top 20 Authors Graphic Novels, but I've never heard Solo Leveling, Heaven's Official Blessing, Monsters We Made. I know none of these. So I know Invincible.
Yeah, we know Invincible at least. Yes.
I know Invincible. So there's that list. There's a Hobbit graphic novel here as well. So I'm not even sure how they label this, but there are mangas. So you got manga Gacha. Oh my goodness, I'm never gonna get it. It's Gacha Haikua.
I think you got it close. Good for you.
I know Jujutsu Kaisen. That one I know. So Volume 28, it came in number 2. Volume 1 came in number 3. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures came in 4, and that's Part 7, Steel Ball Run. The Summer Haikura Dies, Volume 1. Demon Slayer as well. And yeah, pretty cool. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. So there's your list there. All right. You ready to talk about some moneymakers?
Ready.
Let's talk about some moneymakers.
Let's go.
So last week, Heritage Auction, they did their, I believe it's level A or session A. I don't know how they rank it, but these are the top selling, the most expensive stuff that they have. We're going to talk about the comic books later, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk a little bit about the highest selling original pieces of art. And boy, there was some good stuff. Some really good stuff. Starting with the highest selling original piece of art was Vampirella #1 that was repainted. So this is the original painting. The only thing is that Frank Frazetta did not like it. So he painted over it. So you will be getting the original painting. Well, not you will be. This is the original piece redone by Frazetta. It sold for $300,125,000.
Woo!
Another one, the cover to Action Comics 21 featuring Superman. It's granted it's an incomplete cover. Sold for $1 million.
Although, I mean, and you know, they used to just throw that stuff out back in the day unless they gave it to somebody, you know? So like that's a really incredible find there.
Yeah, I think this is one of those no, not 300 million, E-Man. 3 million.
3 million.
3 million. 3 million, E-Man. 300 million, I'll be like, what? Slightly overpaid. The cover to Amazing Spider-Man 84 featuring the Kingpin. Now, 84, is that the first cover of the Kingpin?
No, because the first Kingpin is 50, isn't it?
The first Kingpin's
the first cover comes later.
51 is first cover.
This might be I'm not 100%
No,
sure.
it is 51. It is 51 because he's The first 51 is the cover where Kingpin and his Goonies are standing and Spider-Man's on the floor.
Got it.
Yeah, but this is a great cover. John Romita. Beauty. All right. So you had that one. That one sold for $656,250.
Increíble.
Me lo dice, ¿verdad?
Yes, verdad.
And yes, Canadian Survivalist is confirming it is ASM 51. That's the first cover. All right, let's take a look at some other ones. Another Frank Frazetta. This one is a Battlestar Galactica attack painting that he did. It's really nice too. Well, when can you say a Frazetta is ugly? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I mean, this is a painting. Like,
well, the other one was a painting too. They're both paintings.
This is more striking. Am I wrong? I think this is more striking.
There's more stuff going on, but the other one's more iconic, of course.
Of course, it's iconic. I'm not going to take away from Vampirella,
right.
But I'm just saying this is striking. There's more going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my eyes are drawn into it.
$475,000.
You know what? We've seen art go for more. So why not?
Yeah.
At least here you're getting a professional painting.
Here's one that I'm so happy in seeing, and that is Jim Lee, Scott Williams, X-Men 11, the double splash page of pages 15 and 16, done by Jim Lee and Scott Williams, $400,000. This is my childhood right here. Well, teenage life.
I can see these being a big deal here, definitely.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece, man. This, you know what? I love this era of Jim Lee so much, man. Not to say I don't like his other stuff, but his original X-Men stuff was so great, man. It was so good, man. All right. We have another Action Comics done by Fred Ray, and this is Action Comics 51 that sold for $312,500. In this issue, we present the strange story of the prankster and the foolproof plot. Can Superman be fooled? Doesn't that look a little bit like Don Knotts?
Oh, yeah, it does. But oh my God, actually, it's worse. I've seen other pranksters even worse. And let's not get into what looks like is happening on that cover based on the image here.
He's getting squirted?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a squirt gun, bro. It's a squirt gun. Relax. The prankster. It would have been cooler if it was like kryptonite squirt. Not that whatever you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Kryptonite goo will come later, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here's another big one. Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man #9, a splash page of page 11, sold for $312,500.
Amazing. Again, for those of you who don't speak Izzy, Todd McFarlane, beautiful piece.
I said Todd McFarlane.
You said McFarlane.
McFarlane.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Yeah. But I love it. I just wish his leg wasn't cropped off. That's the only thing that kind of hurts me from this image, that his leg is cropped off. Like I need to see that knee. Give me the knee. It would have been worth more if that knee would have been present. Would have sold for more.
Possibly, but also part of what makes this image so iconic is that it's such a dynamic vision.
And to Tate Prime's point, I would agree. It is sad that most of these artists got paid so little for these pieces. Some of them did.
Yes.
Especially the older pieces. It was a different time. It was a different time period. These are all these pieces have some age to them, of course. But they got paid for the work at hand during the time that they got paid. Give me 1 second, okay, Cliff, while you talk about this next piece, okay? It's the Punisher piece.
It's the Punisher piece. That is great. Amazing Spider-Man #129, his first appearance. You get Spider-Man on here, and you get the Punisher. We got 5 panels. You get it's a $250,000. But I see that the owner now will like, hey, you could buy it for me for 500,000, which is crazy to me. How is it people like buy something iconic that you would think that once you've put that kind of money in, you would want it for the bragging rights, and instead it's like, yeah, if you pay me double what I paid, then it could be yours.
What are you talking about?
How this person bought that piece for 250,000 of the Spider-Man Punisher. Right, and that there's an offer to the owner for 500,000 if you wish to purchase it.
Yeah, that's how that works.
No, that's not how that works. If I'm saying if I spend that kind of money on something, I want bragging rights. I want bragging rights.
So whenever you see him make an offer to the owner, chances are it's an investment firm that purchased it to resell it anyway.
I know, but that's sickening. I'm tired of everything being a corrupt, evil corporation.
But when you got that kind of money, you could do it.
They shouldn't have that kind of money to mess with collectors' feelings.
Well, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. $250,000, man.
Corporations,
that's a price for a small house, man.
That is the price for a small. That's the price for a decent house in way upstate.
Well, over here, you probably get a condo for that kind of money.
Exactly, if you're lucky, and even then, that's not much.
Yeah. Jack Davis's Two-Fisted Tales. Look at that.
Now that's a beautiful cover.
That is gorgeous. $212,500. Look at the detail on that piece. It's 1952. This is your cover. EC Comics had some of the best artists, man.
Yeah, that was issue 13. Gorgeous.
Issue 30. Issue 30.
It's issue 13.
It says on top issue 30.
In the what?
Two-Fisted Tales, issue 30. The original.
No, that's what they said. The actual issue is issue 13, and I can't see if it's
30. No, it's 30, man.
No, they can get this wrong. They don't care.
It says 30.
Right, but not on the cover.
Yes, it does. I'm looking at it right now.
And I'm looking at issue 13. Maybe am I looking at a reprint?
You probably are. Yes, you see? Now say sorry.
Izzy, I am so sorry for jumping the gun. And while I was looking at a damn reprint.
Damn, being facetious. I could tell you're being facetious.
Again, that original issue 30 is good looking.
Here's another cool one. The Haunt of Fear. This is a Graham Ingalls. This is a cool one. This one sold for the same price, $212,500.
Just the price of a home. You're good to go.
You know, a small home. Don Hank and George Rasu's Avengers Annual #1, $200,000. This one had work done too.
Clearly,
this one had work done. Look at that image of Power Man. There was a Power Man before Power Man.
Right. This guy was. I forgot what this guy was.
He was a Power Man. And you have the Mandarin, you have the Swordsman, you have the Enchantress, you have the Living. What kind of name is the Living Laser?
F around and find out.
The Living Laser. Yeah, we know why he didn't last. Mm-hmm.
He's still around, and he's not a villain.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Here's another big one, which I'm shocked it sold. This is the inside page, the first flash page of Heroes for Hire, Luke Cage Heroes for Hire #1. This was George Susaki and Billy Graham's 1972. This is a great inside piece. Only sold for $187,500, which I feel like it should have sold for more. My personal opinion. You're talking about Power Man here.
Yeah, but it's 187,000 is a big deal.
It's a big deal, but
I'm gonna say a page from the first Punisher got just a little more than this.
Yeah.
Conversely, I mean, I feel like this is pretty decent. You're right; it could have gone for more.
I think it should have gone for more.
Pretty decent. And listen, and look, make an offer to the owner for $375. It could be yours.
All right, and look, we got some Frank Miller stuff here as well. This is some information from Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. 159. It's a Bullseye story. That one sold for $187,500. That one's, to me, this one's fine. This one, it's a Frank Miller. It's Klaus Janson. It's fine because it's still original art, so I got nothing against that, but it doesn't like scream to me. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say the most exciting thing happening here is the bottom left. And the bottom right is impressive.
And then look at this one, Barry Windsor. Okay, tell me why this one didn't sell higher. The cover to Marvel Comics 82.
How about this? How about I bought almost the entire storyline out of the dollar bin recently.
That is true. I have the entire storyline, and I didn't spend that much money for the entire storyline.
Right. You know, again, it's an icon of our childhood, but also, you know, it's not among the chosen.
No. $168,750.
I think that's quite fair.
Mm-hmm. We got another classic, Joe Shuster, Paul Cassidy,
I
Action Comics 24.
I would have stabbed a bitch for this one. I would have stabbed a bitch. You know?
1940s piece.
Why this didn't go for 200? Okay, I mean, like
$168,750.
Yeah, and again, it can be mine for $337,000.
Mm-hmm. It could be mine too for like $150. Okay, here's another one.
You are correct, Tate Prime. You are correct.
How's this? Original artwork by Dave McKean, Arkham Asylum, page 36, featuring the Joker. And in fact, that image of the Joker is pretty well known. This sold for $137,500, and it's a Dave McKean original painting.
Again, very impressive. Original painting, very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think there's a select number of collectors that understand the importance of the Arkham Asylum, you know,
the
storyline. Yeah.
And then we have an Arthur Adams homage.
To
Captain America Annual.
Let's be clear. This man did an homage and brought home and was able, and someone brought home $106,000 for this. like, let the applause begin. You know.
That's how good Arthur Adams is.
Exactly.
Hey, I would buy it if I had that kind of money. Right? All right. We'll look at the last one here and move on. Even though I think there's one in the bottom, I think I'll take a peek at. Tales from the Crypt. I said creep. Page 23, the original art done by Al Feldstein, and it sold for $106.
Again, impressive. It could have definitely gone for more because this is a gorgeous piece, you know, and from 1951. Yeah,
1951. Yes, there was one that I had to talk about. Well, we got some black costume Spider-Man here for $100,000. This is issue 270. Ron Friends, Joe Rubenstein.
Look, make offer to owner $125. They're not even bumping it up that much.
No, this was cool. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. I like how I believe that's Black Cat that they look like they just added onto the original piece. So he probably didn't like the way she looked, so they changed it. You can probably see that. I don't know if you can see that in the color. You can see it in the lighting. They did change her. Here's the last one I really wanted to touch upon because this is a topic of discussion. This is the Dan Quintana Absolute Batman issue 16.
Yeah.
Featuring Absolute Wonder Woman. This is the variant cover that was on the actual comic book is selling for like over $100 now.
Yeah.
This one sold for $100,000. There's some controversy behind the comic book. If you heard the news about the controversy, they're getting fakes of this issue of this comic book, but this painting is fire.
I mean, you get everything. You get Pegasus, you get Wonder Woman, and you get Batman.
This is insane. This is beautiful. And $100,000. And I hope he got that money because it was probably him that sold it.
One would hope.
One would hope. All right. Those are your top selling original pieces of art. Of course, there's plenty more. If you guys get a chance, go to the Heritage Auction site and you should be able to see that. Awesome. Cool. Good stuff, man. All right. It is now time, because we are in the beginning of the month. At the beginning of the month, we always do a little segment we call Chartbusters. So let's go ahead and do Chartbusters now. I'm going to get the PowerPoint ready for us. And we're going to talk about the books that's the highest selling books in the market that sold this past month. So, you ready?
Ready?
There you go. Did I lose you? Or did I lose me?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I think
Okay.
you lost me.
I lost you for a second. All right, good. All right. So I see you. I don't, but you're just saying hello. Hello. Are we good now?
Right, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me? I hear you. Yes.
You're breaking up, but I don't know if it's me or you.
Great.
But Spidey Powder Tumbler is here to say, hola, you sexy mofos. I love it. All right.
Thank you, Jose. You know I love you, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, I labeled it, who had the highest sale amongst DC's Trinity? Because they all sold, they all sold books. So, Cliff, it is you that's choppy, apparently, because Spidey is telling me it's you.
Okay, so I'm choppy.
Yes, you want
to. I'm trying to figure it out.
You want to reload before we move forward?
All right, I will reload.
Because I got to post this again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to post this again with this crappy signal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I got to redo all this stuff, and that's gonna be my Friday. All right. As we wait for Cliff to come back, because he was getting choppy and stuff like that. Yes, you good? I know I'm good. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Chartbusters for February 2026. These are the highest selling books. We're gonna first be looking at it from the highest selling modern, the highest selling copper, the highest selling bronze, and the silver. And there is Cliff. He's back, baby. Wow. All right. So as I was, yes, definitely better, good. All right. So what we're doing for this month is that we do this every month. We got Cali Comics also in the house. What's going on, Cali? All right. The way it works is we're gonna show you for modern. We're gonna show you the highest selling copper. We're gonna show you the highest selling bronze. We're going to show you the highest selling silver, and then we're going to show you the top 5. The reason why I didn't say I said in that order is because the top 5 are all golden age, which is cool. So that's going to be the cool thing. So I'm going to ask you the question: who had in your mind, who had the highest selling comic book in the month of February?
I want it to be Wonder Woman.
But
it's probably Batman.
All right, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, let's go into our first book of the bunch, and that is going to go to the modern age. So we're going to look at modern age, the highest selling modern age book from 2000 to the present. I'll always ask you the question, Cliff, what do you think it is?
Modern age to the present.
Last month you guessed Ultimate Fallout. I remember you guessed it. It was wrong.
Yeah.
But what do you think it is this month?
Honestly, I don't know.
It is one of those books that people would like to have in their collection.
Is it Invincible?
Let's find out.
All right, let's find out.
The number 1 book of the modern age that was sold this month was, in fact, Invincible number 1. Baby. In a 9.8, this book came out in 2003 for Image Comics. It sold for $15,015 on February 22nd via eBay purchase. It's the first appearance of Invincible and Omni-Man.
Excellent.
It's pretty cool, right?
Very.
And speaking of which, we are going to do our Invincible casting call. Time just didn't allow it to do it. So, especially when it comes to this. So, is it brute force? No, it's not. I like that.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. But this is one of those books, man, that just look at that price tag for a book that came out in the 2000s.
It is brutal. It is brutal.
You know what I mean? And you know what? It's not the highest selling comic book in the 2000s. It really isn't. But the fact that this book is that expensive right now is very, very impressive. You know, the print run was definitely below 100,000. I know that much.
Oh my God, the print run was under 20,000.
Yeah, it was
super low.
It was really low. They didn't really have a lot. They did not really have that much faith in the book when it first came out.
It didn't have anything to do with faith. Like, it was just like, there's a lot of image books from that time that have low print runs, and people were just out there and just having a good time and doing that thing, you know? But this really caught on, and people loved the show, and then they want a piece of this, and only to find out there wasn't a whole lot of it to go around.
But here's the thing about Invincible that's not the case with many other books. The entire run is low print run.
Yes. It's so funny. I can only think of another book right now that's mildly popular and low print run, and nobody pays attention to it. Anyhow, what's number two?
Well, that was the number one book for the modern. Let's go to our next age, all right, which we're going to do. And this animation is not working for me. It's supposed to do some really cool animation. It's not. Okay. Our next one is the Copper Age. We're going to be looking at Chartbusters from 1985 to 2000. So, Cliff, last month, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
What is it this month?
Would it be possible to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again?
Would it be possible to be the Turtles again? And it is.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is it's not the same book. Because sometimes you do see that.
Yeah.
The book that was the case last month was an 8.0. This is a 9.4.
Yes.
For Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out in 84 from Mirage Studios at Heritage Auction, February 28, which we're gonna see this date a lot, by the way. It sold for $20,740.
Bravo, Turtles. Bravo.
9.4 in a book that's a black cover.
Black cover.
That's crazy. The highest selling book I think is a 9.8, and that's like 180,000.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm. And yes, Tate, it is the first printing. It's the first print for the book. Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on to our next book in our list. And this is the Bronze Age, 1970 to 1985. What do you say?
I say I'm going to go with Giant Size X-Men number 1.
Giant Size X-Men number 1. It's interesting you say that.
I'm sure it still involves Wolverine if I'm whatever.
It does not have the second appearance or second full appearance of Wolverine, but the highest selling book in February for the Bronze Age was, in fact, the first full appearance of Wolverine in Incredible Hulk 181. It came out in 1974. It sold for $56,120. Again, in Heritage Auction, it was a 9.8.
Yeah, I can see it.
Would you say this is the biggest Copper Age book?
It's one of them, right?
Oh, it's definitely one of them, but is it the biggest?
I think, but I feel that Giant Size X-Men number 1 can give this a run for its money.
Oh, I think this one beats it because of the age.
By a little bit, but like you also get more first appearances and the formation of the team in Giant Size X-Men.
But it's still this one's.
Don't you make me weigh Aurora and Kurt, okay? And
don't forget Peter. I
said Colossus. I just said Colossus.
No, you said it afterwards.
No, I did not. I said and Colossus.
What about Magic? Ilania.
Crap about her. You're not gonna make
wow.
You're not gonna make me weigh. You're not gonna make me weigh Aurora, Kurt, Pietro against this.
Pietro.
Yeah, well, he's Russian.
He is Russian.
I'm just saying they mean more to me than Wolverine does. In general.
Well, Wolverine means more to anybody else.
I guess, but I don't know. There's a lot of Nightcrawler love out there. A lot of Nightcrawler love.
But this is cool. 56,000. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome. I still feel like Giant Size number 1 and a 9.8 can give him. Look at
maybe the 9.9.
Whatever.
Because there is a 9.9 if Giant Size X-Men.
Whatever.
Maybe that one.
I'm just saying.
But it is the old CGC label. It's kind of old. It's not a super old, but it is one of the older labels. All right. It's now time to go to our Silver Age books, and that's 1956
to 70.
Yeah, what's it gonna be?
Oh my God. I don't know. Now we're getting crazy. ASM, I'm sorry, Amazing Fantasy 15 is what I'm going with.
You're gonna go with ASM?
Amazing Fantasy.
Okay, you're gonna go with Amazing Fantasy. You should have stuck to the Incredible Hulk because the number 1 book just happens to be Incredible Hulk number 1 in 1962.
In a 9.2.
In a 9.2 for $732,000.
Incredible.
Another dark copy book, but in great conditioning. Great conditioning in this book. Any book of this era in the 9 and up, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I really would have believed it was gonna be a
what's up, Garf?
It was gonna be a Spider-Man, but hey.
Hey, Spider-Man gets it sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we've gone past all the other ages, it's now time to go to the top 5. And the top 5 are all Golden Age books. So this is from 1938 to 1956. So instead of telling you which ones are, which is the top one or making you guess for each one, tell me which books you think are in the top 5.
Well, I'm hoping that Action Comics makes an appearance.
Okay. So we got an Action Comics. Do you know which issue?
Well, number 1, preferably.
Okay. Preferably number 1. Okay.
And then I'd like to see All-Star Comics. I can't remember which issue that Wonder Woman appears in.
Okay. All-Star Comics.
I'd like to see that in there.
Okay.
I'd like to see Captain America.
Like to see Captain America. All right,
I like to see Captain America in there.
All right.
And then I don't know. I feel like to spice it up, I feel like we need to see like John Carter of Mars or something in there.
Okay.
All
right. So you were doing really well. But remember earlier, what's the theme of the top 5? It was which member of the Trinity performed the highest.
Well, that is why I threw Wonder Woman into the hat.
But
I forgot Detective Comics.
You forgot to mention even Batman. The Detective Comics is what you forgot.
That's
you
called Batman. That's called You look, I'm trying to rep my girl. All
right, so let's take a look at what was the highest book. All right. So let's start off with number 5. At number 5 was definitely a book you said. Captain America Comics, number 1. 1941 Timely Comics. It's Timely Comics is before Marvel Comics, of course, which later will become Atlas and then will become Marvel. So for $305,000. Again, all of these sold February 28 at Heritage Auction. It's the first appearance of Captain America and Bucky and Captain America is punching some good old Hitler.
The way I like it.
The way you like it. All right. That's number 5. Let's take a look at number 4. At number 4 is Action Comics number 1. A CGC qualified 2.0 sold for $625,250. We all know it's the first appearance of Superman, Lois Lane, Martha, and Jonathan Kent, and we do get an origin story. It also was a book that was stamped from Detroit, Michigan. So I like that. I kind of like when I see books like that where there's like a stamped on it, because there's some history behind it.
Right,
And,
it gives it some life.
it gives me a story that comes with it, and I can make the story whatever I want it to be. Right. It is a qualified comics because it is a little. It's a little beat up, but because it's 2.0. But damn it, you give me a 0.5 of Action Comics number 1, I'll be happy.
Incredible. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, as long as it was a 0.5 that looked good, I'd be all over it.
So you're gonna tell me you wouldn't take if someone would give you a 0.5? You'd be like, nah, I don't want it.
If it was a 0.5 with no cover, I mean, I'm still gonna take it, but like, will my heart be a flutter over it? No.
Well, but you will be that one guy that resells it.
No, actually, what I'll do is I will search high and low for a cover, and then
Frankenstein it.
Frankenstein it and submit it for a blue, and just ask for a blue label. So even if it comes back a 0.5, and I have a friend who did this with his son. They Frankenstein and Action 1 together, and it's a 0.5 blue label because they asked for the blue label, but all the notes talk about all the restoration.
It's just like a long list of restoration, but you got the cover, right? So the cover's
right. They got the cover, they got the blue label, and no, you got to scan the thing in the back, and it tells you all the restoration points. But to look at it is to look at a very nice, like I would say, like a 6 or 7 looking copy that they Frankenstein together.
Cool.
It was very impressive.
All right, so there you have it. Number 4, Action Comics. At number 3, let's take a look at what book this is. What do you think it's going to be? We got Captain. We got Superman.
I know. I'm hoping it's Wonder Woman.
You're hoping it's Wonder Woman?
Yeah, but Detective Comics can swing in here and slap me around, so we're going to see.
All right.
Come on, All-Star Comics.
It's actually Superman number 1.
Oh, my other baby. How you doing?
This one hit now we're hitting $1 million mark.
Yes.
$1,220,000 for Superman number 1 at a 6.5, and it presents really well.
As it should. It's a good looking book.
It's a great looking book. So cool. So cool looking at it like this. You know, the fact that we have a Superman number 1, we already have an Action Comics being sold. We have a Captain America, so it's kind of like the icons of the Golden Age.
Very much, very much.
All the icons of the Golden Age. Just maybe 1 or 2 might be missing, but we still have 2 more comics to hit. So now let's go with number 2. At number 2, who's it gonna be?
All right, I guess I'm going with Batman this time.
Going with Batman, and you'll be incorrect again. It's All-Star Comics.
Is it my girl? Is it Wonder? Yes, Wonder Woman. Yes, at a 9.4. Yes.
The highest selling All-Star Comics number 8 from 1941 at $1,342,000. It is the first appearance of Wonder Woman.
Yes.
This is the highest grade for this book, and it's the most expensive Wonder Woman's first appearance.
Excellent. Can you imagine that she's never hit the numbers that the dudes have hit?
I think it's because of the cover issue.
I think it's a cover issue partly, but like then if that were the case, Sensation Comics, her first appearance there, or first cover there would be.
Well, if you had to pick, which one would you want?
I'd still want this one to be like, hey, I have the real deal. Also, what's that gold stamp on there? What collection is this from?
It's kind of hard to read it. It's a little blurry, so I'm not 100% sure what the gold stamp. I will have to go into.
All right, we're gonna put a mental. Put a pin in that. We're gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah, I will have to go into the CGC census to look at it, which I can't do at this moment.
No, but that's okay. We're putting a pin in it, folks.
But if you do want to find out what it is, it's not hard to find out. So hold the thought. We'll take a look at it. Okay, we'll try to see if we can figure it out. All right. So with that being said, it's down to the last book. The one guy we didn't see makes it at number 1, and it's Detective Comics 27 at a 7.0.
Yep.
Another yellow cover. Interesting.
Once again, for the bitch who has everything. And
$2,318,000.
Yeah. Incredible. But of course, it's Batman.
It's Batman. Of course, it's Batman. 7.0 is pretty good, man.
I mean, indeed.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it, guys. Those are your Chartbusters for February 26th. We'll take a look at what March holds, man. It has been an exciting 2 months already this year with these high performing sales, man. We got Batman, we got Superman, we got Wonder Woman. You know, there's only one guy. We got Captain America. There's one guy missing. Do you know who it is? Can you guess who it is? From the Golden Age.
Yeah, I know. My mind goes straight to Green Lantern and Namor. Those are the last two.
Yeah, but I'm talking about bigger than them.
Bigger than Green Lantern? Bigger than Flash?
I'm gonna go. I think, yeah, especially at that era.
Are we gonna like what? Archie? Like what are we talking about?
I'm saying Shazam.
There is something to that, but he comes in under the radar too.
Remember, Shazam at one time was more popular than Superman.
Yes, and as usual, it cost people.
It definitely cost people. But you're right. We got Green Lantern, we got Flash, but I think Shazam's slightly above them.
He's not though, because it's longevity.
I think maybe that's today, but Golden Age,
longevity is not on his side. So yes, I think.
Well, I think it has also to do with the fact that he was from Fawcett Comics, and DC is going to be DC about it. You know what I mean? It's like these are the characters that are ours. We brought him in. You know what I mean? He's a redheaded stepchild. In other words.
Yep.
So
and I was gonna say once in a while they get it right.
Yeah, once in a while they get it right. So let's take a moment here, since we are talking about that. We were talking about that graded comic. So let me go into Go Collect and let's see if I can find the book for us, so you guys could see what book is it.
Well, Tate said from what he can find, it is part of the Heritage Collection.
It's from the Heritage Collection. That's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's confirm that information. And it's not to say I don't trust him, because I trust Tate. Let's see here. So there's the book. I got the book here. I want to get the grade for the book. It was what was the grade for the book again? I forgot. It was the 9.4, right? It was.
Yes.
It was 9.4. Let's go to the sales here. Yep. There it is. And the CGC number. So now I'm going to actually get in there.
And you know what's funny? I can get a beautiful copy in a 7.0 right off of eBay for $275,000.
So it actually doesn't say it here. That's interesting. So in the CGC census, it's there, but it doesn't give any information. It says that Green Lantern becomes an honorary member. But it doesn't say, like, I guess we're gonna go with what Tate says as far as that goes,
Yeah, I feel like it's right. It's right.
So I will have to look at the image a little deeper, but I can't really. There's no real way for me to really go into it unless I go back to the Heritage auction site to see it. So cool. We got TM Nerdy's in the house. What's up, TM? Oh, TM's gonna love this list that we're gonna go over. Gonna love the list. All right, so I got some really cool news to share with you guys regarding this weekend. So this weekend, where are we going to be, Cliff?
King Kong in New Jersey.
King Kong comic show is happening, where both Cliff and myself are going to be at the show. There's a small chance only a small. That so is DJ Links being in there, but there's going to be a couple of other people from the community that are planning to be at the show. We're going to be doing some cool things, but this was just announced. We're also
I need DJ to be there. I need DJ to be
there. But there's other factors that will.
I know what the other factors are. I just want him to be there. That's all. It's just my want list. It doesn't mean that's going to happen.
Yeah, so it is the pristine Comics Wartime Comic Find logo. Thank you.
Oh, bravo! Thank you, Dr. Von Hood. Thank you.
Thank you, chat. And again, thank you, Tate, for getting that information too. So the big news is that we do have an artist that's going to be in King Kong. Now, King Kong is usually a comic show where there are certain artists, but it's usually local artists that are at the show.
It's been better than local.
No, but I've said it's usually. I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying. So you got Jonathan Uribe's going to be there. It's Ken V. Marin or V. Ken Marin, something like that. But I just found out that Social Micah's going to be there.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I picked up a book today for her.
So she's going to be at the show. We're going to get an opportunity to talk with her. She's a great person to talk to. So that's going to be fun. And I may have a giveaway in regards to a Social Micah. And we'll talk about that. Let's take a moment to talk about that now. So if you are planning to go to King Kong and you see us, make sure you get your IzzyVerse sticker. Because there's going to be something you're going to have to do with the sticker. And I'll tell you once you get at the show, because it's not going to work if you're not in the show. Once you get to the show, you're gonna have your sticker, and you're gonna do something with the sticker, and that'll make you qualified to win a Social Micah giveaway piece, which will be a comic book with your signature. So we're gonna do something fun like that. That's gonna happen. I can tell you right now, Cliff, I'm not in the show, and I already have a gold book.
Yes, you do, USOB. Yes, you do.
We're not gonna say what the gold book is, but if you guys looked at if you looked at the goals video, we are gonna one of the books has been acquired already. So
he's put his claim pause on it.
It's already been claimed. I talked to the guy. He told me it's yours if you want it, and I said it's mine. And I got it at one hell of a price, too. So I'm super excited. We're super excited. Everybody's excited because I finally got a book that I've been clamoring for a very long time, Cliff. I can't wait to hold it. I can't wait to hold it in my hands. I'll tell you that much.
And now, and as much as I love that for you, and I do, I can't wait to get one of my gold books at the stand show.
So do you have a gold book in the show?
I have at least two, and I'm trying. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt. We're gonna go on full hunt mode.
I do have a list, and we're gonna have fun with that. We're gonna have fun. I do have a list that's on CovrPrice right now. Let me see if I can pull it up so you guys can see what's on my CovrPrice list. So if you go to CovrPrice, you can do a wish list. So I do have a set of books. Not all of them are part of what I'm gonna be doing, because even if I got one of them, I'm like, oh no. So this is what I'm going to show you is my CovrPrice wish list. So I'm going to show you the wish list here. Let's see here. So let's see. There we go. So this is my CovrPrice wish list. It's of course.
Oh my God. Why? Why does it have to be so high up the chain too?
No, it's a specific order. That's why.
How
it's order, bro.
dare they?
It's an alphabetical order, bro.
I'm ready to throw up. Okay.
So definitely.
Oh my God, I want Daredevil 105 as well. Yes.
So this is my list of books that I'm interested in getting. I'm not going to get them all, because that's way too much money. But I am planning. My goal is to get an Amazing Spider-Man 11. First appearance of Symbiote in that cover. I actually do have an Amazing Spider-Man 11 already, but not that one. I'm interested in seeing if I could find a Batman 251 at a really good price, so maybe a low grade version of it would be good. I do want to get a Daredevil 105 first appearance of Mood Dragon because Infinity Watch.
That's not her first appearance.
Well, as Moon Dragon.
That's not her first appearance.
Okay, but it's part. But that's what
it's part of her. It's part of her intro from when she slaps everybody's behind.
Yes, I know.
For Thanos.
But it is one of those books. An Edge of Spider-Verse. Probably not interested unless there's a good price for the book. So if there's a good price for the book, it'd be great. A Green Lantern 55, a 1 in 25 Doug Mahnke cover with Lobo. That's a hard book to find. And it's a high price book as well. So I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. I do want to get an Incredible Hulk 177 featuring Warlock. That's a book that probably should be easy to get. An Iron Man 55. If I would have gone to Garden State, I probably would have been able to grab one at a really good price. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also, The Death of Captain Marvel, very important book, especially with, comics curing cancer. I do want to have that book. I'm always been into Jim Starlin and the cosmic stuff, so I'm definitely into it. A Thanos issue 13, the second printing, which features the first cover appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. If I see the first printing, I'll see that too. So the Jeffrey Shaw first issue as well. So they're both there. Ultimate Fallout 4, of course, I want that book in my list. I also want a Web of Spider-Man issue 114, which is the first cameo of Ben Reilly's return. And then finally, X-Men 101 is also a book that I'm interested in obtaining. So I'm not going to say which one. I do have one of these books already, but I'm not saying which one. Cliff, do you have a list up?
On there? No.
No. So Cliff, I didn't tell him to do this, so now he knows he could do this. But look who's here. Legion of Comics has made it into the house. What's up, Mark? All right. So that's my wish list. That's what I'll be hunting for this weekend. So is there anything you're hunting for this weekend?
So I would be looking for and why can't I remember? I hope if I can find a nice copy of Defenders number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then also, but really a very realistic one is New Teen Titans number 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
So like those are two realistic ones that I'm going for. And that's it. I'm just, if anything special happens outside of that, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. I like Mark trying to find out which one is it. Excuse me.
So funny. And Tate, check your DMs.
You're talking to Tate?
Yeah. He did see his DM. Good. Excellent.
All right. Excellent. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do it. It's time to talk about the top trending comics for this month.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We're going to talk about some fun stuff. So let's do this. Okay. We got some very interesting books on this list. Your immediate thoughts when you look at this cover?
Indies are back, baby.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly what I thought you were going to say too. This is a very indie heavy book, indie heavy week. However, there is one of the big two in the list. Something did make it to the list. So that's that. He's still asking, why wouldn't you say which one? I like TM is also telling us what he's looking for. He's looking for a Doom Patrol. Oh, nice.
You know what, Mark? I Yes, that's right. Go for Mr. Miracle #4. That'd be great.
I'm not saying, man. I'm not saying which book it is because I have to have it in my hands before I can say it. Have to say it. Have to look at it in my hands. Okay, so we got here a whole bunch of indie books, but you know what we always do first? We always go into the honorable mentions for this week, starting with our first honorable mention, and it's the 1 in 10 Nectar #1. This is a scary cover, bro, but it is so beautiful.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 10. Really well done. It's good. It's good.
I love how you don't say anything that follows. Typical. It is a 1 in 10. So let's talk about our next one. Also a 1 in 10, Murderdrones #1.
At least this is a nice, cute Virgin variant for #10.
Yeah, it is cool. I got a copy, so I'm happy. So it's Murderdrones and the Nectar is the Jonathan Wayshak. That's what I wanted to make sure I had his name. This one is the Joe Me Young variant. It is the Virgin variant. That's the 1 in 10. And then our final one, which is kind of the oddball out from this bunch.
We have
Absolute Evil #1 from 2025. This book is ranking about $6, so you could probably get it for cover price out there. It's because of the death of Absolute Green Arrow, spoiler.
Yes.
And it's trending because of Absolute Green Lantern series is coming out. So
Absolute Green Arrow series.
Yeah, Absolute Green Arrow. So your immediate thoughts on these honorable mentions?
Cool. Honestly, I think the fun one for me is Absolute Evil. The Nectar one is unusual, but it is at the end of the day, it's a gorgeous cover.
It is a gorgeous
cover. Probably
cover.
pay too much for it. That might be true. In 6 months, we'll check back.
Right now, that book sold for $120. 110 sold for $120.
In 6 months, we will check back.
So we'll find. I'm gonna find out tomorrow because I will be heading out to Midtown Comics, and Midtown Comics sells their books for cover price on release day. Being that it's a 1 in 10, I am curious to know what their price range is going to be for that book. Are they going to put it at $100 or above, or are they going to do it as a typical 1 in 10, which will be about $15 for them? I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna go high on this book. That's my personal thoughts because they can. All right, let's take a look at our number 10 book in our list. And that's going to go to nope. I got a typo. Why do I do these?
I was gonna say every week you love it.
But how did I get a typo? And you know what's the worst part? The typo's in the title. I hate when that happens, guys. I hate when that happens.
Do you know what I hate happens? I hate when I'm a loyal fan to a book that I've really been enjoying, and I've been in it to win it for 2, maybe 3 years, and all of a sudden a little trickle of news runs down into the blood pool of the internet, and the next thing you know, my precious little series that was all mine explodes.
Is Ted okay? Because we now know that Izzy's not. The Christian Ward variant. This book came out for Mad Cave Studios. Let's get my clicker working again. Mad Cave Studios last week, $15 near men's last recorded sales value. Most commons $15. There's no graded sales at the moment. It came in number 9 in cover price. 27 sales in the last 7 days, 31 within the last 30. Medium hype level. It is a gorgeous cover too. It's another one of those really great covers. But Dave Chisholm, which is he's a great artist, and that's actually a Dave Chisholm. That's not a Christian Ward cover. Oh no, it is a Christian Ward. It is. Yeah, it is. It's just not. It just confuses that it actually looks like his signature. You know, like he put his name into the image. Have you read this story?
No, I have not.
I hear some good things about it's a sci-fi story, of course. It's psychological. I think it's something that I think you will be interested in because it does deal with You know, like he needs a therapist. He's having some mental.
You know what's funny? I wonder if Mad Cave got some of this idea from me because since 2019 I walk around constantly saying men are not okay. You know?
Maybe it's a possibility. So it's a cool. I hear good things about it. It's one of those books. You know what I mean? It just happens to be one of the books in the pack. Coming in at number 9 is a book that was just optioned, and it's No Man's Land #1 by Simon Krasinski. This came out in 2025, just last year, not early, late last year. 45,000 near minutes, the last recorded sales value of this book, $31. Even now, there are no graded copies of this book in the set that's been sold so far. However, it's number 7 for keycollector. 7-day, 30 days. It's 28 sales altogether. Hype levels at a medium. This book just got options, so the news got out recently for the story. It's set in Russia. Conspiracy theories, all that fun stuff, but it has like a 30 Days of Night flair to it as well. What's your thoughts on that one?
I mean, again, had it not been for it being optioned, I would have probably not heard of it.
Well, I definitely heard of it when it came out, and I did have a copy of it. I was actually given a copy of it by
given a copy by Simon Krasinski
himself. He did reach out to me. Yeah.
Wow,
that's right. I am name dropping. I'm name dropping.
Well, no, now you can name drop. But I can't. So this man was given stuff. You know what? Now Brett Bean should.
It was a digital copy. Okay, he didn't give me an action. I'm just saying, you
walk right past Brett Bean. He should be more offended.
Oh, speaking of Brett Bean, he will be at covrprice's video today. He's going to be interviewed. So I may stop by. I may or may not. It's all depending if I finish my food on time. All right. Let's go with our next book here, number 8. This one here is Web of Spider-Man 36. It is the only book on this list that is from the main 2 companies. This is the first appearance of Tombstone, and it came out in 1987 from Marvel Comics. $30 is last recorded sales value. $37 is the most common. $99 and 9.8. So it's a relatively inexpensive book. As far as trending lows, is number 7 for CBSI. 7-day, 30-day trend. 20 sales within the last 7. 69 within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium. Obviously, it's because of brand new day discussions. There was some photos that came out that showcase the actor that will be playing Tombstone. Looks pretty good. He's kind of the right guy for the job, and he was the voice of Tombstone in the Spider-Verse movies.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Nice touch.
I forgot his name, though.
I have as well.
He was also in Black Lightning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
But cool. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect from Brand New Day. I heard a rumor that they might try to play off that Spider-Man's a mutant, and I hope that's wrong. Because it'll be stupid. Because Spider-Man ain't no mutant.
I mean, he technically is.
He ain't no mutant. He was not born.
You don't have to be a mutant. You don't have to be born a mutant in real life. Before Marvel took over the word. So I'm just saying, a mutation can take place after you're born.
He ain't no mutant.
Okay, like whatever. I barely even care. The last time I was genuinely interested in the Marvel property was Wonder Man, and it took everybody and their mother telling me to watch it.
And you watched it and you liked it, right?
I know, but I mean, back in the day,
Spider-Man is no mutant. He's the non-mutant superhero.
Yeah,
don't you remember? Whatever. That was a tagline at one time.
I'm just saying, if he starts firing organic web shooting, that's a mutation.
Well, that's yeah, they are planning on doing that, which I was like, why? Why?
I wonder where else the webbing comes from, Peter.
Well, they're also talking about him mutating into an actual spider, where they get the 4 extra arms storyline, which I think that would be kind of cool. But he ain't no mutant, guys. Moving on to number 7. Number 7 is the Crooked Glass variant of Murder Drones #1. This is actually my favorite cover of the bunch. This one came out for Oni Press. $12 near mints, last recorded sales value. The book's going for about $14. There already been sides for 9.8s being sold, and it's for $60. As far as trending list goes, it's #4 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day trend. 34 sales within the last 7, 47 sales within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium for this book, even though I think this is one of the better covers from it because it does have a little bit of that graffiti flair to it. Cliff, before this week, did you even know anything about Murder Drones? Even remotely?
I knew the name.
And that was about it.
And that, for me, that was about it.
Mm-hmm. I knew the images, but I didn't realize the name.
Because you had bought so many products for your daughter.
Look at this right here.
It's hanging over your head.
Look at this right here. The main character's name is Uzi. Yeah, this is the one that TM Nerdy in the Legion lair, to be fair, did talk about. And then, of course, posted a video afterwards stating that I changed my mind and stuff like that. And then said how embarrassing. I laugh when I laugh. But at first I thought it was I thought he was being seriously upset about it. But we talked it over and stuff like that. So I'm happy. And honestly,
everyone's friends.
So I've been watching the series. I'm already three episodes in. It's interesting. The animation is amazing, though. So the animation is next level. That's how good the animation of the series is. It definitely has a target audience, and the target audience loves Murder Drones. I actually like the other property by Glitch, which is known as Digital Circus. I've watched that, so I'm well familiar with Digital Circus. So I think Digital Circus will happen any day now. So especially with the success of Murder Drones right now, I'm seeing that Digital Circus will happen. Oh, look at DVH has been watching Murder Drones about a year ago, so he's ahead of the curve.
There you go. Also, I watched too much TV. Oh, DVH.
All right. Let's see here. Funniest part. First time I heard about it was TM's video. I was on the panel and didn't even hear y'all talking about. Yeah, what's so funny though? I don't even remember the conversation because I was on the car. I was in my car driving, so we were having a conversation, and it never completely forgot about it. But it wasn't until that, I think Monday was it, when my daughter kind of said, "Hey, Murder Drones," and I was like, "Why is that name ringing a bell for me?" and then when I saw what it was, I was like, "Oh, okay, Murder Drones." And then afterwards, when they dropped the video, I was like, "Holy crap, we talked about this thing!" So, but it's cool. I did get every issue I could get, so I have it. Yep. So to be fair, he brought it up in his Hot 5 Commandments a month and a half ago. So yeah, he was aware of it during FOC. So you got to give TM his credit, right? His show is better. That's why they won the spec show.
They did.
They did win the spec show. So congratulations. I give you credit where credit's due. All right. Let's go with our next book in our list here. And this one is at #6. And this is definitely a sleeper to me. And I'm not aware. Maybe someone knew something. Have you ever heard of the House of Lothar?
Yes.
Okay, so before we talk, let's get the numbers out. It's from AMP Comics. $15 near mint was the last recorded sales value. $18 is the last fair market value. This is #5 CBSI, #7 for cover price. 7-day, 30-day, 36.40. Hype levels at a medium. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So you're saying you have seen this,
right? Because wasn't this a web series first, or a web?
It is a webtoon,
right? So I have a comic book store buddy who was really into this, so that's how I heard of it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is a webtoon series, and it's done in that same color scheme. So it's a gray tone color, not really black and white. It's more like gray tone, and it's in the Don Blue, Farrell, Trish Foster style of artwork. So it does have a following. People do like the series, so they decided to take the series and put it into a comic book. It was a sleeper, especially with something like Murder Drones coming in and kind of like taking up the heat from the book. So the book did, show up under the radar, in other words. And then again, like other books that we talk about, a lot of these books are just like creeping up out of nowhere. So this happens to be one of those books. So
listen, more power to them.
Yep. Kaylin Smith is the creator behind it. She does the art and the story. So cool. More power to creator own. All right. At number 5, we have a book that's returning to our list, and that is the famous Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre #1. This one from Man Cave Studios, $25 last recorded sales value, $23. No graded books as of yet. Number 10 for keycollector, number 3 for CBSI. 7-day, 30-day sales. We got 42 within the last 7, 159 within the last 30. Hype level is at a medium. It's actually cooling off a little bit. But did you get a chance to read it yet?
No, I haven't yet.
It's a fun book. It's just a straight up fun book, and there is some really cool covers that are coming up soon. So,
well, I hope so.
Yeah, be on the lookout for some of the covers that are coming up for this book, but it is a fun book. Out of all the books we talked about, as far as these indie books that are getting like this massive sales hike, this is the one that I think is like the weakest of the bunch. Not to say that it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but as we mentioned last week, it's being a hit partly because of the title alone. Would you say that's part of the reason that just this insanely crazy title? I think
as soon as you hear Florida,
and then hippopotamus, and then cocaine,
and then massacre, I mean, like,
it's the name that made the sale.
It's layered. It's layered.
Yeah, and it's cool. The art is cool. James Edward Clark is a pretty cool artist. He's a great stuff there. Fearless Fred Kennedy. I love that title. Yeah. It's a fun story.
And notice the laser drug force in Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre.
Oh,
so
yeah.
As if perhaps there will be other adventures of the laser drug force.
And what other types of events they will have? And will there be other animals and different other types of drugs?
I mean, we will find out, apparently.
We will find out, right? We will definitely find out. Let's go in our number 4 book. And this is the one that now that I know, I understand, but still I don't understand. And that is for the second week. Nectar #1 is in the list for a book that hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah,
this book is scheduled to come out tomorrow as a release for Vault Comics. $25 is the last recorded sales value of this book. $27 near mint. It's a fair market value. $100 at a 9.8 already. As far as the trending list goes, #1 cover price, 7-day, 30-day. We have 133 sales already in the last 7, 188 within the last 30. All of those sales are aftermarket sales. Those are not FOC sales. Those are eBay sales that have happened for this book. It is an extremely high. It is written by, I think it's Jeremy Robinson, who is a New York Times bestselling author. And that's part of the reason why this book has some hype behind it. But as of right now, a lot of people haven't really read the book. However, the book has hit the fields before the sales date. I can tell you that much. That's something I do know, that people have had their hands on this book for a while. It just wasn't released. So there's your little conspiracy theory.
I mean, look, I'm not digging deep for conspiracies. There's just certain things that fluster me.
Mm-hmm. But that's part of the reason. So there are people that have copies of this book, and there are people that have read this book.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. going back to number 3, we're going to go back to Is Ted Okay? This is cover A from Mad Cave Studios. $15 last recorded sales. Fair market is $14. Trendy list 4 for Key Collector, 8 for CBSI, 6 for Cover Price. 7-day, 30-day sales, 47 sales within the last 7 days, 64 within the last 30. Hype level is at a high for this book. There's a lot of buzz behind this book, but this is another one of those books that people have been clamoring for. But like I said, it's a weird time right now. People are just buying books in the aftermarket and no real rhyme or reason behind it. With this one, I don't know much about the creative team.
A splash of rhyme and reason. A splash.
Yeah. But as far, you
but
know,
it's
$15
more than anything else.
Yeah, $15. Okay, it's not too bad, but still, it's a book that just came out, so it's just like the other ones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
I certainly do. And yet, no one's actually talking about it, so it makes me go, "Huh? Well, that's a thing."
Well, here's a book people started to talk about, and that is Whitesky #1 from Image Comics. It's now on its 3rd week. $30 near mint is the last recorded sales. Most common is $37. $179 in a 9.8. #1 for CBSI. We have 157 sales within the last 7 days. 736 sales within the last 30. Which keeps the hype level alive and high.
Indeed, it does.
Those numbers are insane.
But I'm pretty sure this is going to be turned into some sort of video game. I just have that feeling.
Well, yeah, with William Tarms doing the writing, I'm sure he's making a video game in the process. He's storyboarding a video game because that's what you're doing. You know, it reeks that because that's what he does. So I think that's part of it. And our #1 book for this week, the first week of March. Do you know what it is, Clef?
Is it more Murder Drones?
At #1 is cover A for Murder Drones.
And there we have it.
For Ani Press, $12 near mints, last recorded sales value. Most common is $15. 9.8 are already going for $92. #9 for Key Collector. #2 for CBSI. #3 for Cover Price. We have, within the last 7 days, 139 sales. Last 30 days, 152 sales. Hype levels at a high. We're giving this book away. This book is going in the Rat Pack.
You hear that, folks? Right into the Rat Pack giveaway.
It's in the Rat Pack. It is in the Rat
Race.
In a duck race, which we're going to do in a couple of minutes. But there you have it, guys. Those are your books for this week. Tell me, which books do you have? Were you able to get some of these books? I know I got a few of them. Share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for next week's ranking. Will Murder Drones return? Will we see Whitesky in the mix? Are we going to get the second printing of Dorc? And will people actually have Nectar and stop buying it? That's my question for next week. That's the list. Wow. And you know what? I didn't ignore him, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So Canadian Survivors brought up the book Narcos, and Rattlesnake is calling it the sleeper week.
Yeah.
All right. We also got John in the house. How you doing, John? All right. Narcos. I actually spoke to DJ Lynx, and he's excited for Narcos because he's excited for the writer. So there is a writer behind Narcos. I'm trying to remember who was the writer behind it. And that's part of the reason. So there's that. What's up, Paul? I think Neighborhood Watch will be a future hot book. There's another one that I guess we could see. All right. So how you doing, Paul? What do you think's happening now? Now that it's been a couple of weeks and it's settling in and what's been going on week over week, I want to hear your thoughts about what's been happening.
I'm just gonna give it a few weeks. Let's do 6 weeks, 6 months, and the one year.
We're gonna do well. I will say this much: the price of dorc has calmed down.
By the way, John, everyone has already started to talk about Dead Teenagers. Dead Teenagers is supposed to be the next one next week.
Next week is Dead Teenagers.
Yes.
So that's another one. So are we starting something here?
Well, I don't even know. This one came to me from the comic book store. At the comic book store, I had people telling me today about Dead Teenagers. Mm-hmm. So at least I could go, well, I heard about it in the comic book shop. You know.
So at least you're aware of one.
I'm aware of one, right? And I, and I like to know. I like to know. You know.
Yeah. All right. As you start talking to them, I'm going to gather.
Oh, March 18th. Sorry,
I'm going to gather all the names that were added to today's super chat, and if you leave a super chat of any time, you can be part of the duck race. So let's go ahead and get all these names in here. So I'll go ahead and put them in there now.
Jude Ellison Doyle is writing Dead Teenagers, and they have also written for Catacomb of Torment and Omnipress. The Omnipress is going to catch some fire just because of this Murder Drone things, right? Mm-hmm. They. I'm sorry, I don't know the pronouns. They wrote The Neighbors for Boom Studios. They also wrote Maw for Boom Studios. They also wrote Be Not Afraid for Boom Studios. Mm-hmm. So they also contributed to the DC Pride 2025 special. So and most of this stuff, from what I can see, is all horror related.
Yes, that I'm aware of. So
this seems to be somebody who has cultivated a following, okay, and is into horror, and of course, Dead Teenagers screams horror. So there we go.
Yeah, well, we'll title like that. Doesn't that sound like these guys, the Neil Gaiman? Remember Neil Gaiman's groups? I can't remember their names.
Dead Boy Detectives?
Dead Boy Detectives. That's what I'm thinking of on the top of my head.
I believe it.
All right. So let's go up. Let's full screen this. What just happened? How did it just what just happened? I full screened it and it all disappeared.
It happens, man.
Well, it's not too bad. All right, so got the names, and now we're gonna put it at 1 minute. So we set it up. Let's see if I can get this full screen up. Super full screen. Okay, there it goes. It's ready. So let's go ahead and get this duck race ready. We got duck race. We got duck race. Let's loading it up. We got ourselves 44 entries in the duck race. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who wins. So we'll shuffle this up a few times. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right. So let's get the duck race going.
When it's off to the race.
All right. Look at this stuff here. Look at Tape Prime. Coin Collector is coming in twice.
Yeah, that's the two ahead.
Look at Tape Prime. There goes Tate. Tate's doing his thing. Black Spider's a little there. Surprisingly wearing a black costume.
Two Garfwangs bouncing around. Jason Brooklyn is trying to sneak in there too.
You know, there's A Torres as well, just sneaking in there, looking like George Washington.
Oh, look, there's a couple of me.
There's a few clips.
I like the pink one.
You like the pink one?
Yeah.
There goes Tate. Oh boy. But look, you're right behind. You're right behind.
Wouldn't it be amazing that I can save you on shipping?
I would love that if you did.
Oh, what's happening?
Wait, Cliff.
Oh, is it Dale?
Oh, Dale the spot.
Congratulations, Dale of Suspense.
Complete with his monocle as well as his cigar. So Dale of Suspense, congratulations for winning. Wow. Dude, you had a chance. You had a chance, and I would have been happy. Because I would have just brought it to you on Saturday.
I know, that's it. Free shipping. I mean,
would have brought you a whole box of stuff, man. And Dale won it like 2 months ago, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So congratulations, Dale Suspense. Again, next week we're gonna do a new box of goodies and stuff like that. And you know what? Being that we are going to King Kong this week, I might bring some stuff for King Kong. So. From King Kong, I might bring some stuff. So I do plan on doing that. So don't forget, we're going to be at King Kong, March 7th. That's this Saturday, APA Hotel, Iceland, New Jersey. Be there. Make sure you get your IzzyVerse sticker. I'll tell you what to do there. And finally, next week, Cliff, we're going to do it. We're finally going to do the casting. We're finally going to do it, guys. It's there. We do it. Let's take a look at where we are with the list. You want to see what the list is, or should we surprise everybody?
We could surprise everybody. I don't know.
Let me see where we are. I'm going to take a look at where we are. I want to see at least where we are. So let me go into the list here and see where we are right now. Okay, we got about 19 votes for Mark Grayson. So, oh wow, little shocker there, little shocker. Should we show the votes, or should we leave it blank?
Show it, baby.
Show it? Okay, and let's see if we could skew the picks. All right. There we go. So right now, Alex Landy is in the lead by a lot, substantial, 53%, but that's 19 votes. So if you guys could get the votes in, you could change it. And no, we did not put Elliot Page into the casting.
You know what's funny though? There is a character. There's a character I have in mind for Elliot Page.
Oh, you didn't have to say it though. Now he's expecting it.
Well, I may or may not do it.
Okay. We got 28 votes in for Adam Eve, and it looks like McKeenan Grace. She wasn't leading last. She wasn't leading last time, but it's still a close race. So we've got Madeline Petch, Pietch, that's how she said it, 32%. Sophia Lydias, she was in the lead at one time, and now look at her. She's far behind now. Last place. Okay, let's take a look at Omni-Man. Look at it's between Henry Cavill and Nick Offerman.
He's got 65%.
Guys, get me that Nick Offerman, man.
No, dumb, and everybody.
Come on, Nick Offerman should be Omni-Man.
No, he shouldn't. The only people who are voting are the people who just want to meme it. No,
give me Nick. He has the voice, bro. It's the voice. The voice. The mustache is perfect.
No, you're not winning this one with me.
Give me.
I
want a six-pack Nick Offerman.
No. Did you say you want to lick Nick Offerman?
No, I said a six-pack. Six-pack, bro.
That ain't happening. Oh my God, there ain't. I'm not sure there's enough drugs.
You got that? 3% means there's only one vote for Alexander Skarsgård right now. So
yeah. Oh well.
Shia LaBeouf would be a good Omni-Man. All right, let's take a look at 23 votes for Cecil, and it looks like J.K. Simmons is leading right now. That's not bad.
That makes the most sense here.
To have J.K. Simmons, who's actually the voice of Omni-Man, play Cecil.
Yeah, I would love it.
I like the other guys. I would like Bryan Cranston.
Personally. I would not mind Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Giancarlo. I've seen him do a lot of similar roles in The Boys. He's kind of the same. It's kind of.
I'm only interested in Giancarlo Esposito being my new stepdad.
Exposito. Remember, it's Exposito. That's how he says it. Okay. That's how he says it. So it's Exposito. All right, and then finally, Alan the Alien, Seth Rogen.
This one's a safe bet because just CGI will take care of it.
Well, you have to do the one eye part, but just give me his face. Like, leave his face intact and it's like you still see Seth Rogen. Because that's the thing we have to. That's the other thing I have to do. I have to do the images for this. So that's something. So I want to see Seth Rogen as Alan the Alien to see how it would look. Even though I think John Cena would actually do a good job. He kind of looks the part too. He could do Goofy. He could do Goofy. All right, so those.
I could buy it. I could buy it.
Yeah, he does Goofy. You know what I'm saying? And again, how about Elliot the Alien? How about Elliot the Alien? Oh, anyway.
At this point, Mark knows he's just doing it to raise my blood pressure.
We'll see you guys next week. Cliff, where are you going to see everybody?
I mean, all over the place. All over the place.
All over the place.
I'll look tomorrow night. Comics. You're going to see me at King Con. I can barely remember what I'm doing Friday and or Sunday. Sunday, I've got the council. I think I have something else going on Sunday too. I have not looked at the calendar. Oh, and the entire council will be on I Have Comic Issues Sunday at 7 p.m.
The whole council?
The whole council, yes.
Oh my goodness, that's going to be rough for Brian.
Well, you know what? He asked for it, so now he's going to get it.
We'll see you guys when we see you. Does Invincible raise your blood pressure? With that said, guys, we'll see you next week. We love you. We'll see
Trans lives matter.
We'll see you guys in King Kong, okay? Bye.
I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. All right. Look, thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll see you.